joining this evening is the very funny, the ever enjoyable Rob Coleman. Come on, y'all, I'm on my third bomb pop. I'm feeling pretty good right now. How y'all doing? You got one back there? Those are the bombs I wish we would have dropped on Iraq. We would have peace right now. Don't be like, okay. These motherfuckers good. Like I said, this is on my third one. Let's have some fun tonight. All the men in the house, let me hear you say, hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Okay, men in the house, all the ladies, let me hear you say, hey, Rob. Oh, y'all cut that shit out, fellas. Get your ladies. They all over me right now. They want some. Ladies, thank you for coming. I don't get a chance to say that to ladies a lot, so. Hey. No, don't laugh too hard over there. My wife had a huge orgasm last night. Don't even play. My wife had a huge orgasm. She called to tell me about it. She was like, hey. Thanks for buying that new shower head. It works amazing, right? Oh, you got the Kohler 10-speed too? You got that Kohler? Hey, I've been married for 29 years, man. How many people out there been married? Yeah, 29 years. Anybody longer than 29 years out here? How many years, bro?
40.
40 years? Woo! To the same woman? I'm just making sure because some people be like, well, 20 to this one, 25 to that. But congratulations, man. 40 years. Give it up for them. Anybody longer than 40 years? 42? 42 years, man. Congratulations, man. Is that you right there? Is that your wife across the table?
No, right here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, so. Two bros can love each other. I don't know. But congratulations on 42, man. 29, I'm still trying to get there with y'all. And I got friends, man, that's been married a long time, too, and they starting to run into some problems. Like my one friend think his wife is cheating on him. And I said, why? He said, dude, I came home like 2 o'clock in the morning the other night, and she met me at the door in this sexy lingerie, high heels, smelling all good. I said, what was wrong with that? He said, that bitch was coming home, too. I said, oh. She probably cheating on you. You need to watch her, right? But after 29 years, man, I will tell you our secret is hang with people that's been married longer than you. You know, the 42 years, the 50 years. I got an uncle that's been married for 50 years. And he gives me advice all the time. He's like, boy, you got to switch it up. You got to keep it new. For my 25th year anniversary, I took my wife to China. I said, shit, what did you do for 50? He said, I went back and got her. I said, oh. I said, that's the secret, huh? But we are entering a new phase of marriage, man. We are in an empty nest phase. Any empty nesters? Where my empty nesters at? You look like an empty nester. Any empty nesters? Yeah. Kids grown and gone? Yeah, nobody warns you about this. Because once the kids is gone, your whole relationship changed, right? Now, it's some cool stuff because you learn each other better. Like my wife, for this last Father's Day, she know I don't like to go out and do all that pomp and circumstance to go to restaurants, so she cooked for me. I just wish she knew how to cook. I mean, that would have made it so much better. Y'all like, how bad could it be? Well, she burnt my breakfast last weekend, and I had to tell her, babe, cornflakes ain't supposed to go like this. I don't know where you got this TikTok-ass recipe from. But on Father's Day, she made me a meatloaf. She know I love meatloaf, right? But it was her meatloaf. So later on, she wanted to get kinky. She was in bed like, choke me. I want you to choke me a little bit. So I gave her some of that meatloaf. I was like, it choked me. Let it choke you too. Shit. But we have fun, man. Like, another thing that you learn after being an empty nest stage is those lessons you learned when you first got married. Like, fellas, what's yours is hers, and what's hers is hers, right? You learn that lesson all over again, man. What's hers, you better not fucking touch it, but she could do anything she wants to your shit. I'll give you the perfect example. We went out a couple of weeks ago, right, to Cheesecake Factory, and I ordered this big piece of pineapple upside down cheesecake. That's like my favorite one, right? But I couldn't finish it. So I brung it home, I put it in the refrigerator, right? I'm like, I'm gonna save it for later. Yeah, you already looking, right? So I forgot about it, right? I'm sitting on the couch. I'm trying to catch up with my episodes of Love Island. I'm chilling. She out with her girlfriend somewhere, right? And I remembered I had that cheesecake. Now I'm a big guy, right? When you remember you got a snack in the refrigerator, dude, it's like your birthday, New Year's, Christmas, 4th of July, all rolled into one. I was like, oh shit, I got that cheesecake, right? I jumped off the couch like, cheesecake. Now, cheesecake don't have a dance, but I made one up that night. I was like, cheesecake, my cheesecake, my cheesecake, I got to get my cheesecake. I'm in the kitchen like, my cheesecake, my cheesecake. Open up the refrigerator, my cheesecake, my cheesecake, my cheesecake. Where is my cheesecake? I don't see the cheesecake. Who the fuck got my cheesecake? And I did what we all did, right? I closed the door. I thought about it for a minute and opened it right back up again, right? Like, why do we do that? Like, we know it's not in there, right? I'm looking at places it can't be. I'm looking in the butter door. I done pulled out the little drawer where the vegetables are all spoiled, right? I'm like, damn, where's my cheesecake? My wife. Oh, your man came to my house and ate my cheesecake? I hope not. But I figured it must be my wife, right? So I called her. She said, hey, baby, what's up? I said, my cheesecake. Where is my cheesecake? She said, that cheesecake from a week ago? I said, yeah. She said, I cleaned out the refrigerator the other day. It was old. I threw it away. You threw away my cheesecake? My cheesecake? And then I looked at the garbage can and was like, what time did you throw it away? Hey, you shaking your head, right? Dude, if that cheesecake is at the top of the garbage can, that's a good goddamn piece. That's a $15 slice of cheesecake. If it's in the garbage can and the box is still closed, you better eat that cheesecake. Yeah, ladies, don't shake your head. Shit, you expect us to eat your ass, we'll eat some cheesecake out the garbage can. What's the difference? But what I'm gonna do, fight my wife? Shit, my wife will beat my ass. I learned that early in our marriage, man. Our wife is the authority of the household. I had to tell my wife one time, I say, babe, you got an anger problem. She said, who the fuck you think you talking to? I said, I'm talking to you. You got an anger problem. She said, I'll slap the shit out your ass right here, right now. I said, can we talk about it after church? I mean, this is ridiculous. But she's the authority, man. When the kids was little, I'm a typical dad, right? I'm upstairs, I'm tossing them around on the beds and stuff. Hey, you know, play with dad. My wife would come in the house and be like, when I come upstairs, y'all better have y'all ass in the bed. I don't know who she talking to, I get in the bed too. She come upstairs like, you gotta get out of bed, you gotta cut the grass. All right, shit, just don't beat my ass. My wife is the authority, man. When we go out, when we used to, kids was little and we would go out shopping, they never fall out on her. They would fall out on me because I'm the comedian, right? They never fall out on her. As a matter of fact, my wife couldn't stand to see a woman who couldn't handle her kids in a grocery store, right? My kids would actually catch a Bluetooth ass whooping if there was a kid acting up in the store, you know, because we've all seen this lady. Timothy, please sit down in the cart. Timothy, sit down in the cart. Don't hit Mama Timothy, you sit down in the cart. Don't you spit in Mama's face, Timothy. You sit in the cart. Don't you try to bite me, Timothy. You get down, young man. You're going to get such a timeout when you get home. You let my hair go, Timothy. You let it go right now, goddammit. My wife be over in the corner looking like a boxer, like, woo-hoo. Woo. She tell my kids, if you ever act up on me like that little bastard is acting up on her, I'll beat your little ass in here and put you in the frozen food section, right? My wife do not play, but my kids will fall out on me. My daughter will fall out on me all the time. Dad, why can't I have a toy? Why can't I have a toy? I'm a comedian. I fall right back out on her ass because I ain't got no fucking money. I'm a comedian and I get paid in meatball dinners and scratch-off tickets. But if you're an empty nester like me, man, you do miss when your kids was little. Anybody miss when their kids was like little, like toddler little?
No.
You miss? You don't miss it?
No.
Why not?
They were so
Yeah, right. When they cute though.
No.
When they like, Daddy, pick me up. You don't miss those? Oh, dude, you don't know, dude. I miss those times, cause my son was like a little curious kid, right? Always asking questions, always a little, why? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? What? You know, he's that type of kid, right? It was to the point where the teachers in school wanted to put him on medication. Now, I'm old school. I'm like, don't put him on medication. Just smack him in the back of the head, push him down some stairs, beat his little ass like what we do at home. He'll act right? He'll get it. But they're like, no, we can't do that. We want to put him on medication. I said, I don't want him on medication. They said, we want to put him on medication. I said, I don't want him on medication. My wife was like, you try it first. That's fair. You know, he's 10. He got to take 1 pill a day. I'm 3 times his size. I'll take 3. I see y'all groaning. Let me tell y'all something about this goddamn medication. I have never paid this much goddamn attention in my life, right? My wife was like, are you listening to me? I said, shit. I actually am this time, right? You was talking about the bitch at work that won't listen to you, you know, your supervisor. You was saying all that shit. Years later, my son is off the medication. I'm still on the shit for some reason. Right? But my son was cute though, man. He asked me the question that all dads dread. Dad, where do babies come from? And I didn't want to lie to him. I was like, son, listen, this is serious. Men got a fluid in their body called semen. And women got an egg in their stomach. And when the man and woman like each other, they get together romantically, the semen get on the egg, she get pregnant, she have a baby. My son turned his head to the side and said, if the semen is in her stomach, if the egg is in her stomach, how does semen get there? She swallow it? I said, no, that is not how she get pregnant. That's how she get the wedding ring. I wanted to tell him the truth. My daughter was a typical little girl, you know, wore dresses, little feminine girl, you know, played with Barbies all over the house. I remember this one time, she was real little, and I get in the bathtub to take my nightly shower, and she had left a Barbie in there. So, I don't know, I'm taking my shower, the Barbie's in the dirty water. I picked the Barbie up, I'm rinsing it off. My wife came in the bathroom. I said, and put it behind my back. My wife said, Rob, give me the Barbie, our daughter needs it to go to bed. I said, I don't have a Barbie. She said, Rob, stop playing, let me see your hand. I was like, pfft. She said, Rob, come on, stop playing, let me see your other hand. I was like, she was like, okay, maybe you don't have it. She left. I was like, whoo. I pulled it out, and the head was gone. And my daughter never played with that Barbie again. I started buying her G.I. Joe after that. Here, play with this G.I. Joe. But my daughter is beautiful, man. She's grown. My daughter is not a hoe, you know. That's rare now for these 20-year-old girls. You know, I know she's not a hoe because I listened to her brush her teeth the other day. And she was in the bathroom like, I was like, oh, that is not a hoe right there. That is not how a hoe brush her teeth. You don't hear no noise when a hoe is brushing her teeth loud. But I love her though, man. She lived down in Columbus. You know, I live up here in Cleveland. And sometimes when I'm performing down there, you know, I'll stay with her or whatever. And one time I'm staying at her house. I'll give you this advice. If you have a 20-some-year-old kid, ask them what the hell it is in their house before you eat it. You know, because I'm about to get back on the road, right? I'm like, dude, I'm going back to Cleveland. I really don't want to stop to get anything. Can I grab something out the refrigerator? She said, Dad, get whatever you want. So I looked in the refrigerator, and she had these cheesecake brownies. Now, y'all already know how I feel about cheesecake, right? My cheesecake. So I grabbed 2 of them, and I leave. Now, I don't know what the fuck infused mean. I'm Jen, I don't know what infused mean, right? So I'm driving, I pop both the brownies, bow. I'm about an hour into my drive. Nyang, nyang, nyang. Oh, shit. Why did I do that? Okay. What am I doing? What is this? I started laughing and crying at the same time. I was like, what's wrong with me? I started patting myself. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? God damn it. I lost my car keys. And I drove all the way back to Columbus. Knocked on my daughter's door. She's like, Dad, what you doing back here? I said, have you seen my car keys? She said, did you eat one of them brownies? I said, no, I ate 2. She said, ah! Lay down on this couch before you die, right? She covered me in with ice and towels and shit. But I love her though, man. That's my girl, man. And you know, I'm doing this comedy stuff, man, because, you know, I want to make my people proud, you know what I'm saying? And I'll give you guys this advice for 2025. If you got a negative attitude about yourself, man, change your attitude, right? Right? Like, change your attitude about yourself. You are beautiful, man. You change your attitude about yourself. Because what do we all do every January? New Year's resolution. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to drop a couple of pounds. Shit, not me, not this year. My New Year's resolution was I'm going to get some fat friends. That's right. Hell yeah, I'm going to get some fat goddamn friends. Don't send me a friend request on social media unless you're over 250 pounds, right? I need to know your blood pressure and your cholesterol numbers. We might need to share medications or clothes, locations of buffets, shit like that. To get more friends, I started fat flirting. That's right, I fat flirt. I see a fat dude out somewhere, I don't hit on his woman. Nah, fuck that. I hit on his sandwich. Oh man, that's a nice sandwich you got there. What kind of sandwich is that? A Krispy Kreme donut burger? Where they sell those? Have you heard of these things? Jesus Christ. I fat flirt. I'm gonna get everything fat. I'm gonna get a fat dog. Yeah, I'm gonna get a, dude, I can't be chasing around no in-shape dog. Risking a stroke and shit. After 2 minutes, we both got the same face. I need a fat dog. I want a dog so fat I have to carry his fat ass out to play. Hey, come on, boy, we going outside to play. I set him down in the backyard and throw the ball, whew, and we just look at each other. You gonna go get it? The dog is like, you gonna go get it? We just take our fat asses back in the house. Come on, boy. I set him down to take a nap. I put my mask on. He put his mask on. We have a good rapport, right? Getting everything fat. I'm gonna get a fat doctor. Yeah, I'm tired of these in-shape doctors talking about you need to lose some weight, you need to drop a couple of pounds. This doctor told me one time I'm flirting with diabetes. How do you flirt with diabetes? Like, hey, diabetes, you looking good. What you doing for the next 10 years? Oh, who's your friend? Heart disease? No, that's not what I'm doing. You know, but he accusing me of that. No, I want a fat doctor that as soon as I walk into his office, he's like, hey, hey, hey. Rob, you looking good today. I don't need to lose no weight. No, man. Come on in here and get one of these Krispy Kreme donut burgers. And grab yourself a slice of cheesecake on the way out, right? I need that in my life, man. I'm kidding a little bit.